We're at 401 North Market Street in downtown Frederick. It's the home of everything, Frederick. I'm with my good friend Lex from CMIT Solutions. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to bring you back today because I think a lot of times as companies, no matter what size, we all need IT support of some kind or another. And there's so many companies that provide it. And I think it's really important for people to think about kind of the reasoning why they should switch if they've already got somebody, or the process of switching I know can be daunting for a lot of companies. So let's talk a little bit about kind of the companies that you work with now, how they get to that point of giving you guys a call and asking you to come out and see them.
Yeah. So really, it depends on if they're happy with their existing support, or everybody has called Microsoft, right, for one point or another.
Yeah.
And you're on the phone for a couple hours or whatever it is. So we really strive to be really responsive. Get to know you and your business and what you're up against, so that we can help streamline your processes and make sure that your environment is secure and there's no vulnerabilities there. I mean, the analogy I always use is you can mix and match parts for your car and the oil, right? And it might run, it'll get you from point A to point B, but there's a big difference if you have professionals behind you doing the maintenance, getting the proper parts, and streamlining. It makes a huge impact to your business.
Yeah, and I know as somebody who's run a business for a long time, the idea of switching a major service like that, because IT and security is similar to banking, right? Everything is tied to it, so you're automatically going, oh my gosh, it's going to be such a headache. I know you guys work especially hard to make that a smooth transition as possible. What are some of the things that people can help you with in that whole process, or what are some of the things you give to people as tips to change over?
Well, really, we want to make sure that we're doing a great job of getting to know you, not only as people, but take a holistic approach to your business and your processes, and that strategic planning and consulting really comes into play there, so that we know what you have coming in the pipeline and how we can align your technology to match those goals and get you there in the most efficient way possible.
Yeah, and what I like about you guys is like sometimes the workup between, hey, yes, we want to go with CMIT, to starting the service is as much front loaded as it is any other time, right? Because you are taking the time to make sure you understand everything so that there's no hiccups.
Yes, everyone kind of has a different launch pad, if you will. Some companies know that they need to, I guess, take the next step with their technology and streamline things, and there's others that, may not know kind of what's out there and what can be implemented. So we usually, just like I said, get to know you, your processes, what are your pain points, what are your challenges, and we can develop that technology roadmap, so just to make things as easy as possible. Once you come on board.
And that makes it hard for some companies because they say, well, what do you charge? Or how much is it? And those questions are hard to answer until you know what people need now or in the future. So I know that can be frustrating for a lot of people, that there's no packaged pricing. But that's great news, because what it means is you're not applying a square peg to fit every hole. You're actually looking at everybody individually.
We do look at businesses as individually, and we do custom tailored packages to fit the business, not the business fitting us. Right. I always say that we're not your average IT company. A lot of them will have kind of their standard package and want to force clients to fit that, but no, we're absolutely different that way. We're going to come up with a solution that really fits you and your needs, and then in that solution we do have an all-inclusive type of package to really incorporate everything you're looking to do.
Yeah, and that ensures, because you've spent all that time, that all-inclusive package makes sense for that business, which may not be the same that you have for the business next door.
Correct.
I know you guys have the capability to handle companies literally of any size, whether it's 5, and I know you guys, because my husband's in IT, rate things by number of computers in a business. That's really the sweet spot there, is between, you said between 5 and 500?
5 and 500 is the sweet spot, but you know, we work with a lot of solopreneurs, smaller businesses as well, and you know, everything in between. And you know, we also don't focus on particular verticals either. You know, a lot of businesses, no matter what vertical they're in, need our help and support to really get to the next level. So like I said, we tailor our solution to what vertical they're in, how they like to run their business, and really just get the support they need.
And what we do know is every business needs a technology company solution, because so many things are happening in the world security-wise, especially if you handle any sort of financial information, or if you're a medical facility and you handle any sort of patient documentation. You have to have somebody that's reliable, trustworthy. So when somebody is reaching out to you, how is that whole process kind of from the start to the next step?
Well, really, you know, once someone reaches out or we get in touch with them, we'll do a discovery meeting, right? And kind of get to know them, their business, them as people. And we can even do, you know, a technology assessment and look at what they have existing, what their pain points are, you know, any kind of challenges or strategy that they might be up against. We can assist with that. You know, on the quick side, if someone needs our help right away and they've kind of already made the decision that they want to move forward, you know, it could be a few days to being onboarded with us. And if they have an existing provider and they're under contract, might be a little bit longer, you know, it could be 90 days or something like that. But you know, really we're at your convenience, right? We can move as quickly or as delayed as you'd like to feel comfortable. But you know, we want to make sure that, you know, we're giving you the right solution, that we're really addressing everything that you're up against, not leaving any gaps or vulnerabilities, and also make sure that you understand that the impact of working with us is going to have for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, CMIT Solutions, you're the 270 corridor, so Frederick to Montgomery County, but really you can help anyone anywhere. So if you have people remotely, other locations, I know you can do that too. And with technology changing every single minute, it's important to have somebody like Lex and his team to look out for you. How can they reach out to you? What's the best way?
You can find us through our website at cmitsolutions.com, or you can reach out to me via email, or feel free to give our business a call at 240-380-3004.
Perfect.